Hello and welcome to this edition of Ringside Digest. I'm your host Kirk Day, along with my co-host Nick Miller. We got a little bit of something different in this video. We got an international hockey suspension. You probably all heard now recently. It happened 2 days ago, I believe, or yesterday. Joe Veleno got a 5-game suspension for stepping on the ankle of Nino Niedereitter. Very, very disgusting play, I gotta say. We'll be going over our thoughts and everything about the suspension in this video. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more from us. A lot of exciting stuff coming. The international hockey is underway as well. That's a very exciting time for true hockey fans, as well as the NHL playoffs are very, very good right now. We're in a very good spot. So if you want to see more of what we have to say about it, make sure to subscribe, because we're going to be going through all of it. And hope you have people in Canada have a good May 24th weekend. Very fun, very exciting. So I hope you all have a good one. So we're going to go straight into it here, which is obviously the Joe Veleno 5-game suspension at the World Championship. I'm sure a lot of you have seen what this was. It was a very disgusting play by Joe Veleno. As Canadians, we agree that we're not being no bias. There's no bias behind this. It is obviously a disgusting play. You'll see here, this came out today by the IIHF. The 2023 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship Disciplinary Panel has issued a 5-game suspension to Canadian forward Joe Veleno for violating official playing rule 49, kicking. The incident occurred at 28-21 in the second period of Game 40, Canada versus Switzerland. It was a disgusting play, and we'll play the video here so you can see it.
This
right there.
Oh my! Like that is beyond dirty. That is egregiously awful when you know exactly what you're doing. I'm sorry, Joe Veleno. You're lucky that's all the reaction you got.
So you can see there, that's an absolutely disgusting play. There's no place for that in hockey. And with that 5-game suspension, he is done for the rest of the World Championships. I think regardless if Canada goes to the gold medal game or not, he's done for the rest of the tournament. So Nick, tell me what you think about this obvious dirty play and very bad suspension.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I've seen something like this only once before, and that was the Matt Cooke play with Erik Karlsson back in, I don't know what year that was, probably
2013, I think.
2013, right. That was a disgusting play back then. We haven't seen anything like that since, thank God, but hopefully we never see anything like it again. That's a horrible play by Joe Veleno there. And as for the suspension, I think it should have been more. I think he should have received a couple-year ban from international ice hockey for that. That is not that Joe Veleno will ever make a Team Canada in another tournament after this one, but I just think that that's not even something a child would do. Like, a child knows that's a wrong play. You can't use a sharp object and glide it across someone's leg. That's a very, very, that's a dangerous play. That could have been really bad for Nino Niedereitter. You saw what happened with Erik Karlsson with that play as well, right? He was injured now for a long time. So I don't have words to describe how disgusting this is from Joe Veleno.
Yeah, it completely severed Erik Karlsson's Achilles. I think it was completely cut in two. But like you said, yeah, minor hockey, at least I'm sure everywhere as well, you're taught the proper way to do stuff and what not to do, what to do. That play, that's not something that you do on accident. There was full intent to stomp on the ankle of Nino Niedereitter. It was an intent to injure, and like you said, it's definitely could have been more games. International hockey, I'm very surprised there's only 5 games as well, like you said. Because as we know, I'm sure a lot of people know as well, the IIHF takes things very seriously. They're very strict with their rules. I'm surprised, like you said, it wasn't a couple-year ban from international hockey, and it would have been interesting to see if in the NHL what it would have been compared to this.
Yeah, and like you said, when you're taught things to do and not to do when you're defending and all this stuff, trying to get the puck, I don't think that's even mentioned, because that should be known that you don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't think I played hockey when I was younger. I don't think that was ever mentioned not to do that, because you have common sense not to do it. It's just something that it's a dangerous play. It's honestly, it's half a crime. It's assault.
Pretty much.
You're cutting someone, right? I just don't, like I said, it's so hard to describe it, because I can't believe that he did it.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up the screenshot here as well, just so you can see. You can see his skate. He is above the ankle right now, getting ready to chop down on it. If Nino Niederreiter's lucky that he had protection there, because if he didn't, that could have cut skin, that could have also broken bone, that could have broken his ankle. It's not a hockey play by any means. It is unacceptable. And it'll be interesting to see, because both these players are NHL players, so it'll be interesting to see if this goes over to a game between Winnipeg and Detroit next year, if they do play each other. It'll be interesting to see. Not to mention that the only penalty on that play was Nino Niederreiter for roughing. And the commentator said there on that play as well, that Joe Veleno is lucky. That's the only thing that came out of that was getting a roughing penalty against him. Because if a lot more people noticed, it could have been a lot worse for him. Could have taken some cross checks, some sticks, the places you don't want sticks and punches. So he's pretty lucky on that play, I gotta say. But it's an absolutely unnecessary play, very dirty play, very worthy suspension. Yeah, like there's not much more we can say about it because I don't think anybody in their right mind would say that play has any place in hockey at all. Like, absolutely no room for it. But that's all we have for this video. So we're going to be doing more stuff like this, more like little breaking news segments here. You guys will like the breaking news stuff. And the sport's been absolutely excellent lately. It's been incredible. So thank you all for that. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to see more stuff, make sure to subscribe because we're going to be posting more. Make sure to like the video as well if you liked it. Thank you for watching.